We live in a world of excess, a world where the meaning of the word love is something that we have taken for granted. We live in a world of materialism and of objective truths. And in his book, The Road, Cormac McCarthy peels all that away. He peels away the materialism. He peels away everything that has become excess and leaves us with this one relationship. Leaves us with this relationship of this boy and his father. In the middle of this post-apocalyptic America, he reveals what's truly important. This relationship of love. And at this point in the book, the boy and his father find themselves in a dire situation. They're searching for food. It has been days since they have eaten, and they stumble across a house, hoping that it would provide some shelter. Yet what they find is much deeper and much darker. And in the end, pulls them closer together. He started down the rough wooden steps. He ducked his head and flicked the lighter and passed the flame out over the darkness like an offering. Coldness and damp, an ungodly stench. The boy clutched at his coat. He could see part of the stone wall, clay floor, an old mattress darkly stained. He crouched and sat down again and held out the light. Against the far wall were people, male and female, all trying to hide, shielding their faces with their hands. On the mattress lay a man, his legs gone at the hip and the stumps blackened and burnt. The smell was hideous. Jesus, he whispered. At that moment, one by one, they all turned and blinked in the pitiful light. Please, they whispered. Please help us. Christ. Oh, Christ. He turned and grabbed the boy. Hurry, he said. Hurry. He had dropped the lighter. No time to look. He pushed the boy up the stairs. Please help us, they said. Hurry. At the foot of the stairs appeared a bearded face. Please, please, for God's sakes, hurry. He pushed the boy up the hatch and sent him sprawling. He stood up, got a hold of the door, swung it over and let it slam down, and turned to grab the boy, but he was already doing his little dance of terror. For the love of God, will you come on? But the boy was already pointing out the window, and when he turned to look, he went cold all over. Coming across the field toward the house were 4 bearded men and 2 women. Christ, he said. Oh, Christ, run, run! They tore through the house to the front door and down the steps. Halfway down the drive, he dragged the boy into the field. He looked back. They were partly screened by the ruins of the privet, but he knew they had minutes at most, and maybe no minutes at all. At the end of the field, they crashed through a stand of dead cane and into the road, and crossed into the woods by the far side. He redoubled his grip on the boy's wrist. Run! We have to run! This was the moment. This was the moment. He fell to the ground and pulled the boy to him. Shh, he said, shh. Are they going to kill us? Papa? Shh. lashed with their hearts pounding. He was going to cough. He would have covered his mouth with his hand, but the boy was holding it and would not let go. And in the other hand, he was holding the pistol. He had to concentrate to stifle the cough, and at the same time, he was trying to listen. He dragged his chin through the leaves, trying to see. Keep your head down. Are they coming? No. They crawled through the leaves towards what looked like lower ground. He could hear them in the road talking, voice of a woman. Then he heard the dry leaves, and he took the boy's hand and pushed the revolver into it. Take it, he whispered. Take it. The boy was terrified. He put his arm around him and held him. His body was so thin. Don't be afraid, he said. If they find you, you're going to have to do it. Do you understand? Shh. No crying. Do you hear me? You know how to do it. You put it in your mouth, you point it up, and you do it quick. Do you understand? Stop crying. Do you understand? I think so. No. Do you understand? Yes. Say, yes, I do, Papa. Yes, I do, Papa. He looked down at him. All he saw was terror. He took the gun from him. No, you don't. I don't know what to do, Papa. I don't know what to do. Where will you be? It's okay. It's okay. I don't know what to do. Shh. I'm right here. I won't leave you. You promise. I promise. I was going to run to try and lead them away, but I can't leave you. Papa? Shh. Stay down. I'm so scared. They stay listening. Can you do it? When the time is right. When the time is right, there will be no time. Now is the time. Curse God and die. What if it doesn't fire? It has to fire. What if it doesn't fire? Could you crush that beloved skull with a rock? Is there a being within you which you have no knowledge of? Can there be? Hold him in your arms, just so. The soul is quick. Pull him towards you.